Hello and welcome. This is Sharon Hurley, and I'm a vulnerable adult, which is what this channel is all about, and the meaning behind the reason why I'm called a vulnerable adult. It's this. I've done this as an approach to understanding what it means to be a vulnerable adult. Excuse me, I'm not too good today. I've been very ill all week and I'm not getting the right words, so just bear with me. The whole reason why I've set it up is that people can maybe try and understand why we're called a vulnerable adult. This could be anyone in a position where they become disabled in any form whatsoever, whether it's mentally, physically, anything like that. It can happen to any of us. We don't like to admit that we are vulnerable, and we're only vulnerable against other people rather than ourselves, I suppose. Again, it depends on what the disabilities are. We all have some, stuff that we can do, can't do. But say for example, I'm vulnerable because I don't have mobility. Somebody could be vulnerable because they don't have the mental capacity to protect themselves, that sort of thing. People could take advantage of that. People can take advantage of my mobility. It's awful to say the word vulnerable. It's such a negative word, and I think it's like anything else, we have to own it so that people can understand what it means to be a vulnerable adult. Yep, I know it's not much really to get into at the moment because head-wise I'm not in the right space really to go into it all, but I just wanted to welcome anybody who decides to tune in, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Twitter's not quite set up yet, but it will be very soon. And yeah, I'll take on a journey of what it's like to be a disabled person. If I can, I'll do my best. I'll even start videoing when I'm not well, so you can see what it's like. Yeah, I'm just hoping that people can be educated more on the reality, not TV, not what politicians and so-called disability experts say, because unless you've actually gone through it yourself, there is no such thing as an expert. I'm only an expert on my disabilities. Someone else is going to be an expert on their disabilities. It's something that you can't just learn by talking to somebody. You need to actually be there and see it. So by videoing my good points, my bad points, if I'm going through some crazy moments, I'm going to try and video it and get it on there so you can see what it's like and you can see me at my most vulnerable. So thank you for tuning, and I'm hoping to get as much on here as possible, and yeah, thank you again.